And a very good evening, volleyball fans. We send a hearty welcome to Rosholt High School here in Rosholt, Wisconsin. It is a massive matchup in the Central Wisconsin Conference South Division as the two remaining unbeatens go head-to-head in what could be the conference championship match. It is the Pacelli Cardinals and the Rosholt Hornets here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Wemont, Angelica Dean on the production side of things as you're watching the Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations: Church Street, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. Again, these are the two teams that are unbeaten in conference play this season. Pacelli coming in 2-0, wins over Pittsville in 4 in a sweep of Tri-County. Rosholt is 3, and they swept Pittsville. They swept Port Edwards. They took Tri-County down in 4. They are both ahead of Almond Bancroft, who is the one-loss team in this conference. But these two teams coming in unbeaten, and with every team only playing each other once in conference play, this very well could be, and I will say very likely is, the conference championship. Obviously, it won't be official until we get to the middle of October and the regular season wraps up. But all implications are this as what will decide things. So that being said, we're going to take a quick break here from our friends over at Auto Select, and we continue with our Auto Select pregame coverage right here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Your Auto Select pregame coverage continues here on Zaleski Sports. A great crowd in the gym tonight. Both fan bases showing up loud and proud. The Rosholt Pep Band in action, getting things going. They're playing the Hornet School song right now. One of the few teams, if I can remember right, that actually has their own original school song that's actually written for the school itself. Most teams go with On Wisconsin or Hail to the Victors or Minnesota Rouser, whatever Midwest Big Ten theme they can. 3 cheers for Old Notre Dame. But Rosholt, if I remember right, did have their own original school song, which is always cool to see. Cardinals getting their final warm-ups in. This has been your Auto Select pregame show. Again, Auto Select Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. Both teams will head to their benches, get some final words of encouragement, and line things up, and we'll, in just a moment, turn things over to the public address for the opening ceremonies, including our national anthem, and then we'll have the Associated Bank starting lineups in just a moment right here on Zaleski Sports. Keep it right here.
Rosholt, Pacelli, and WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Now please stand for the singing of the national anthem by members of the Rosholt Choir under the direction of Miss Lisa Yenter.
Our anthem concluded. Now let's take a look at our stronger. We'll start with the visitors and the team that will have the opening serve. And now for the Rosholt Hornets, it'll be senior number 6, Cami Hintz, freshman number 7, Madison Hartvig, junior number 9, Elizabeth Trzynski, senior number 12, Isabel Groshek, junior number 14, Marley Kreckling, junior number 17, Morgan Nyman, your libero, junior number 1, Leah Kazeski. And these are your Associated Bank starting lineups. Where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, communities to be stronger. Again, Pacelli will start with the serve. Left to right, looking at your screen. Serve will be taken, and we're underway. Hornets. Wawrunick will just have to set it over, and that went around the antenna and out. 3-0 Rosholt. That one dug out on a diving play by Marshke. Morgan Nyman is serving as that's over. Free ball for the Hornets. That one tipped over. Zroik on the return. Nelson tips it on 2. Pass to the left side. A big swing cross court. Marshke on the return from Marley Kreckling. She came in with 99 kills on the season. Kreckling again, but it's short. Side out, Pacelli. Back to serve, Gwen Klasinski. 1 serving 3. And thank you all for joining us. And there's another service there, that one long. Apologies for a couple of the early technical difficulties. Internet was fading in and out, but it looks like we are in a good spot now. Cami Hintz will serve. And she sends one long, so back-to-back service errors. 2 serving 4. This next serve by Van Order, brought to you by Maida Custom Apparel, specializing in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual, team uniforms, promotional items, to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more, madacustom.com. And there's a Serve Pro ace for Van Order. You can call Serve Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. 3 serving 4 for Ella Van Order. And that one on the side kept alive and then just bumped over by Kreckling. Fensky aims it and gets the kill. A little tip ties it up at 4. Van Order once again to serve. Shallow serve dug out. Nelson for Zroik on the left side. She sends it long, and Rosholt will get it back. 5-4 Hornets. Might as well that the Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now I'd like to earn your 5-star review at their new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more online, dahlauto.com. Zroik, top spin to the back. 7-4. Wawrunick. Nelson calls for it and leaves it over. Fensky will just pass it over. Free ball for the Hornets. That one tipped across. Wawrunick is there. Nelson sets it from the back row, and then Marshke will just top spin it from the back row. Fensky will then send it back into the corner. Near side pass, the big swing through, and there's the kill for Kreckling. And unless I missed it earlier, that would be number 100 on the season for the junior. 8-4 Hornets. And an ace. Not yet. I stand corrected. And then it's sent long. So midpoint broadcaster Jinx gives it back to the Cardinals. Might as well that Simplicity Credit Union brings home the win with great mobile options and the right loan for your family, your business, or your home. Check them out at simplicity.coop today. Simplicity.coop today. Peyton Zroik will serve, and she sends it long. So that's the third service error already for Pacelli. Knuckling serve. Right side swing for Jaden Zroik off the block and down. Now in return from the back row. And off the block and down for Morgan Nyman. (10-6) as Kozeski will send it long. Service error. 7 serving 10 now. Van Order rotates back in. It'll be Marschke to serve. Apologies for the technical issues. It is 12-7 Rosholt. As Marschke on the return, Van Order tips it over on 2. As Pacelli will get the side out in the point and get back within 4. So again, thank you for bearing with us through some of the technical issues as we get a sub in. Nelson will serve. Near side pass, left side swing from Nyman. Van Order off the tip, kept alive. And then just over by Kozeski. Klasinski off the tip and dug out by the Hornet libero. That one through the block and down for Morgan Nyman. Third player and auto service. Nelson to the middle, aimed to the side by Van Order, and down. (13-10), that one is down, right down the line. Point Hornets. Cami Hintz will serve, second on the team in kills. Side spinner to the left sideline. Zroik give and go with Nelson. Jaden Zroik gets the kill. (11 serving 14). That one just tipped over. Pass it back, free ball for the Hornets. Left side pass, that one sent to the back row. There's Van Order. Nelson tips it on 2. Good defense there from Rosholt. That one tipped over, dugouts, and over. That one from the back row from Kazeski. Zroik fires it off the rafters, pinballing and through. Jaden Zroik with the kill. Also, that Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages, now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office, and they accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time, so set up a free consultation today. Somehow that one got over. What a play by Leah Kazeski. Phenomenal. Point Hornets. With Runick, that one just glancing off the rafters. A pass for Zroik off the tip and down. Another kill for Jaden Zroik. 13-15. Peyton Zroik is in to serve. Rosholt Infinity Exteriors is installing Peace of Mind roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. They're saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors and guarantee quality that you can trust. And an ace, a Serve Pro ace for the Cardinals. They're back within 1, 14, serving 15. For the freshman, Peyton Zroik. That one does not get through. Another service error. Back to the Hornets we go. It'll be Marley Kreckling, the junior, leading hitter. Slight topspin to the back row. And then just tipped over by Jaden Zroik, and she'll get the kill. Alana Russell on the floor as well. Man, she will get replaced by Klasinski. So Jaden Zroik will serve, looking to tie things up. Pass to the right side. That one is dug out by Zroik. Marschke to Klasinski, cross-court swing. Left side tip. And that one is over by Amelia Martini. And that one went around, and we're tied, 16 all. On that hitting error. Into the back row, kept alive. Pass over, free ball for the Cardinals. And a huge swing by Leah Fensky to get the kill. 17-16, Pacelli, their first lead of the match. As Jaden Zroik will continue to serve. Cross court, Marschke tipped over by Peyton Zroik. Near side swing, that one off the tip. Marschke and Martini bumps it over, free ball. Just give you the pass, middle swing is over the block. There's the strike. Marschke. Martini blocked at the net. It didn't make it through. 4 hits, point Hornets. 17-17. And that's down. That's an ace for Leah Kazeski. 18-17 Rosholt. And that'll miss, and we're tied up again, 18-18. As serving will be Paige Marschke, the libero tonight. As well at Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are a couple of beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning, infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com and learn more. And that is littlescholars.com. (20-18) Hornets, first to 20. As Madison Hartvig is going to serve into the back row. Zroik back row attack, top spins it to Kozeski. Swing through the block and the kill for Nyman. 21-18. Freshman Madison Hartvig serving. Marschke on the receive. Peyton Zroik. And that pass too far. And that did not make it through. 4 hits, 22-18. Timeout Pacelli. As you're watching Central Wisconsin South Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters. Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
As we get set to resume play, 22-18 Hornets here in the first set. Mike Wellen, glad to be with you guys on Zaleski Sports tonight. The 2 unbeatens in the CWC South going head-to-head in what very well could be the decider for the conference champion. As Hartvig serves, looking for 3 more to take the first set, and it's a service error into the net. Side out points, Pacelli. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best with locations Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. You can learn more at nicolaybank.com. Caden Nelson back out to serve, along with Zroik, Marschke, Wawrunik, Klasinski, and Van Order on the floor. Zawin to Kozeski, Trzynski, big swing from the middle, cross court, kept alive, and then launch into the bleachers. From Hintz. 23-19. As will be the junior, Morgan Nyman. Zroik, Marschke passes to the back and just a free ball over. Now and off the tip, Marschke is there. Nelson with the pass. Klasinski with the swing. Cross court, dugouts. Into the back row it goes. Zroik. Nelson dumps it and gets the kill. Caden Nelson with the tip kill. After a great dig from Kreckling. 20 serving 23 for Gwen Klasinski. And that is long, service error. So now set point for the Rosholt Hornets. It will be the senior Cami Hintz who will serve. Into the back row, Marschke on the receive. Van Order, tipped by Marschke over, easy return. Left side swing, that's blocked at the nets by Wawrunik. Tipped over. Nelson, Zroik off the block, and that's dug out. That one tipped over, blocked by Van Order, and down, point Cardinals. It is still set point. It'll be up to Van Order to try and keep this set going, down by 3. Van Order to the back row. Pass to the left side. That one was going to be through and down. The kill for Kreckling. Point set Hornets. 25-21. They take the first and they'll switch sides as you're watching CWC South Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Faber Real Estate Group.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. They're quality.
Flooring and furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Florida.
As we get set to start the second set, Rosholt taking the first 25-21. And they will start with the serve left to right as the teams flip sides. Pacelli taking their time in their huddle. Coach Gale just making sure they're going to be in their system, try and get everything dialed in and ready to go. It'll be Hartvig serving for the Hornets to get things underway. Should be joined on the floor by Kreckling, Kazeski in the back row, Trzynski, Nyman, and Hintz. Pacelli's got Marschke, Zroik, and Zroik. Martini. Van Order, and Klasinski. It's sipped over by Martini. Easy return. Trzynski with the pass to the left side. Big swing off the block, kept alive, and down. Give that kill to Nyman. And the first point of the second, just like the first, belongs to the Hornets. Might as well fill your home with the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and more. Home Furniture locations, Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road, and Plover. That one off the tip. Hartvig on the return. Trzynski, Nyman with another chance to the back row. Zroik and Zroik. Van Order sends it through and down. Ella Van Order with the kill. 1-1. Nelson and Wawrynuk checking back in. It will be Nelson serving. Top spinner, Kazeski, Trzynski. Nyman blocked at the net by Wawrynuk. We'll try it again. That one off the tip. There's Klasinski. Middle blocked at the net. Tipped over again, but Rosholt is in the net. Point, Pacelli. 2-1 Cardinals. Pass to the middle. Big swing. Blocked at the net by Van Order. That one is into the net in attack error by Nyman. 3-1 Cardinals. Might as well for 90 years. Valley Communities Credit Union's been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. Nelson sends it to the back row. Correctly to Hartvig, and then just passed over. Free ball for Pacelli. Nelson blocked at the net, then down by Cammie Hintz. It's been some really fun battles at the net. Here in the first set and change here in the match. Marschke on the dig, brought back, and then back row attack for Zroik, and that's dug out by Kozeski. She'll just send it over herself. Nelson, Marschke to the right side, joust at the nets, and through. Once again, there's Hintz. 3-3 here in the second. Morgan Nyman to the sideline. Nelson, Wevrunik off a tip and dug out by Leah Kozeski. That one is right down the line. Nicely placed by Marley Kreckling. Another kill. 4-3 Hornets. Marschke, Nelson, Van Order just tips it. Easy return, middle pass, Hintz aims it to the sideline. And put right back, and Nelson with the dig. Pass to the left, a bit offline, and still going to fall through on the left hand of Kreckling. 5-3 Rosholt. That one around and out. That one out as well. 7-3. Timeout Pacelli. As you're watching CWC South Volleyball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Timeout on the floor. 7-3 Rosholt in the second set. They lead the match 1-0. Mike Welland here with Angelica Dean on the production side of things tonight from the Hornets' nest here in Rosholt. The Hornets playing very well, especially defensively, as Morgan Nyman will continue to serve. And just like these players bringing their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors is bringing top-tier performance to your home with roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com today. Pass to the left. That one off a tip. There is Jaden Zroik. Nelson. Back row for Zroik. Top spins it. Kozeski. Trzynski. Kreckling. Nelson to the middle. That one off a tip and through by Van Order. Pacelli gets the side out onto the timeout. That one dug out on the serve. Just passed over, free ball. Marschke plays with one hand, and it's down. from Hintz, who will go back and serve. Also from our friends at Stevensville Orthopedics, providing complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. Call 715-344-0701. That's 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. Zroik from the left side to the side and wide. 9-4 Rosholt. Hornets are rolling here in the second right now. Consistent, strong play. Line drive serve, Marschke digs it. Nelson tries to dump it on two. 10-4 Hornets. Side spinner toward the wall and down, an ace. 12-4. Sorry, 11-4. It's ahead of my skis a bit there. And the broadcaster jinx strikes again. 5-11. Van Order back to serve. Might as well to find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Left side pass. That one sent by Kreckling. Nelson. Jaden Zroik dug out. Into the net and down. Point Pacelli. And there's an ace that goes into the student section. It's a serve pro ace for Van Order. 7 serving 11. Knuckleball for Nyman. That pass was into the net. Point Cardinals. There's another ace for Van Order. Van Order top spins it, and that's tipped over on two by Trzynski. Right side swing, Wawrunik, and down. 9 serving 11. Timeout, Rosholt as Pacelli's on a run. You're watching CWC South Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Nine serving 11 out of the timeout. Van Order back out to serve. That one to the back row. Left side pass for Kreckling, and she's going to get the kill out of the timeout. Off the hands of Russell. It will be Trzynski to serve. Side spinner and an ace right off the arm of Marschke. 13-9 Hornets. It's always a fun thing when you see different serving styles. Some will top spin, some will have knuckleballs. Hers had a little bit of side spin on it. So when it hits that bicep or forearm of the receiver, that one a knuckleball and it's long. Side out, back to Pacelli. 10 serving 13. Peyton Zroik back out to serve. Martini back on the floor. Zroik top spins it to Nyman. Pass all the way across, and that one tipped over and out by Hartvig. Point Cardinals. 11 serving 13 for the freshman Peyton Zroik. Kozeski, that one blocked at the net and kept alive, but right at the net, put down, right on the line by Fensky. 12-13, back within one. As back and forth we go. Peyton Zroik trying to tie it up. Kozeski can't play it, it's an ace, and we're tied. Another serve pro ace for the Pacelli Cardinals. 13-13 here in the second set. And Rosholt does lead the match 1-0. That one dug out right at the net. That one sent long off of Isabel Groshek. 14-13, Pacelli on top. From the back row, well placed, tipped over again. Zroik to Jaden Zroik, and there's Kozeski. Through the block, kept alive. What a play by Peyton Zroik. This has been the great possession, and it ends up with the kill for Madison Hartvig. Beautifully done on both sides, 14-14. That's the point of the night so far. And an ace for Kreckling. So no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. That one long, no touch. Point Cardinals, side out. Jaden Zroik back to serve. Klasinski back into the front row. Kozeski all the way across. Top spun by Nyman. That one just tipped over. Kozeski is there. Trzynski. That one top spun, and that's going to be kept alive. And can they get it over? They can. Free ball to the back corner. Trzynski for Nyman, left side, cross court. Marschke there on the dig off the rafters. To Peyton Zroik. Klasinski with the left and down. Gwen Klasinski with the kill. 16-15 Cardinals. Jaden Zroik, our Highland House player of the match against Tri-County. That one is going to be through an ace. Another serve pro ace for the Cardinals. 17-15. I think she had 17 kills in that match against the Penguins. Pass to the left side for Nyman. Cross court. Marschke off the rafters and down. Morgan Nyman with another kill. She came in third on the team, 78 on the season. Leah Kozeski, the junior libero, will serve. Sideline to Zroik. To Peyton Zroik. To the middle it goes. That's tipped. And a good return, then tipped back by Nyman. Jaden Zroik. Peyton Zroik back to Jaden. Top spinner to the back corner. Kozeski. Trzynski. Hintz. There's Peyton Zroik. Marschke with the pass. Klasinski will step into one, and that's dug out by Kozeski. Nyman now from the left, off the tip. There's Jaden Zroik. Peyton Zroik. Back row. Easy return. Middle pass. Hintz off the block, kept alive, still alive, and over by Martini. Give and go. That one off the block. There's Zroik again. Klasinski into the net. Point Hornets. We're tied. Another great rally. This has been a really well-played second set between the two unbeatens in the CWC South. Knuckleball in. Ace. Hornets on top. As well, tonight's game match is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Zroik off her right arm. Martini will get the kill. Amelia Martini ties it back up 18-18. Marshke serves, line drive through the hands of Nyman. And then a miss hit and an ace for Marshke, a serve pro ace for Paige Marshke, tonight's libero. 19-18. Cardinals on top. Trzynski with the pass to the left side. Nyman. Zroik is there. Marshke with the pass. And that's into the net. Pass a bit too far. 19-19. Freshman Madison Hartvig, top of the rotation, will serve for the Hornets. Marshke on the return. That's blocked down. Big time play there by Hintz. Hornets first to 20. And now both teams to 20 as there's a service error. That one goes long. Couple of subs in. Nelson checks back in. Van Order, Zroik, Wawrynek, Klasinski, and Marshke. Hintz, Trzynski. Nyman, Kreckling. Kazeski. And Hartvig. That one tipped. There is Nelson. Zroik from the back row on two. And that was blocked. What a play by Kazeski. Nyman. There's Marshke. Nelson dumps it. Put back down. Van Order is there at the net. Back row for Marshke into the net. Point Hornets. (21-20). Morgan Nyman. That one aimed to the corner. Still loose, and it goes into the student section. 21-21. As here is Elia Russell, who will serve. Kazeski. Over by Kreckling. Left side attack. Easy dig there for Kazeski. That's blocked at the net by Hintz. Put back, blocked again by Hintz. Free ball for the Hornets. Trzynski. Kreckling. Russell. Nelson. Zroik off the block and down. Jaden Zroik gets the kill. 22-21 Cardinals. Trzynski. Hintz through the block, kept alive. Wawrynek. Hartvig. Trzynski. Kreckling. Marshke. Nelson dumps it. Middle pass. Hintz to the back row. There's Russell. Tipped over. Kreckling again over the block. There is Nelson. That one top spun. Kazeski. Kreckling again, and right on the corner. Marley Kreckling with the kill. 22 all. Cami Hintz. Into the net, service error. Point Cardinals, 23-22. Of course, this match, one of 5 going on right now. Update you guys as we go through the night, including a big one in the Wisconsin Valley, 1-1 Marshfield and Spash over in Marshfield. That one dug out. Pass across, big swing off a tip. There's Van Order. Nelson left side. That one top spun to the sideline. Tight to the net. It's punched over. Van Order. Nelson. Zroik. West leads the match 1.
At the Feltz.
West leads the match 1.
At the Feltz Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Feltz Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
(24-22) set points. Into the back row from Van Order. Back row attack for Nyman to keep the set alive. Tipped over by Fensky. Points set Cardinals 25-22. And we are guaranteed 4. As this match is now tied 1 set apiece. 25-22 Cardinals as you are watching CWC South Volleyball on Zaleski Sports this evening. Brought to you tonight by Hoff Faber Real Estate Group.
Hello, Wisconsin. Feltz Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Feltz Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Feltz Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Two sets are in the books, and both Rosholt and Pacelli have each taken one. Rosholt took the first, Pacelli the second. Take a look at the other 4 matches, including 3 of them in the Wisconsin Valley. DC Everest and Wisconsin Rapids tied 1-1 in Wisconsin Rapids. Everest up in the third, 5-1. Wausau West up 1-0 on East in their pink game over in Wausau, but East up 12-10 in the second set. Third set in Marshfield, Spash up 13-12 in the set. The match is tied 1-1 in that big matchup. Could be a conference championship preview there. 1-1 over in Colby, as Colby and Columbus Catholic going head-to-head in the Clover Belt East. And of course this one again, 1-1. Pacelli will have the serve. Rosholt will have Hartvig, Nyman, Kazeski, Kreckling, Hintz, and Trzynski. With Runick, Van Order, looks like Martini, Zroik, Marshke, and Caden Nelson will serve. Nelson sends to the back corner. There's Kreckling. Trzynski with the pass, left side attack off the tip. Martini is there. Give and go back to Martini. She'll send cross court. It was not able to be dug out. Very close. Kozeski played it on the shortest of short hops, and it's 1-0 Pacelli. First time tonight that they get the first point. Kozeski digs out of the back row. Right side pass off a tip from Hintz. Here's Wawrunik, just passes it over. Free ball. Kozeski to Trzynski. Big swing. That's out. 2-0 Cardinals. Going to go wide. A serve pro. Going to go wide. A serve pro ace for Caden Nelson makes it 3-0 Cardinals. And that one is long. So a service error. As Nyman will get the ball. That one dug out by Marschke to Jaden Zroik. Then just passed over by Van Order. Kozeski, Trzynski. That one tipped through. There's Marschke with one hand. Nelson can't keep it alive. Point, Rosholt. 2 serving 3. That one dug out right at the net. Tipped over and back by Van Order. And a joust again. That one won by Van Order. Point Cardinals. Martini rotates back and she will serve. Kozeski, Trzynski. That's blocked again by Wawrunik. Van Order in there as well. 5-2 Cardinals. And that one misplayed. It's an ace. Another serve pro ace. 6-2. That one top spun. Nelson. Van Order. Point Cardinals. Timeout Rosholt down 7-2 here in the third. As you're watching CWC South Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
For the best food in town, look no further than Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. This locally owned, 50s-themed diner loves to support their community while providing a full menu of breakfast and lunch options, along with all-day breakfasts and Friday fish fry. Enjoy a fun, family atmosphere with delicious meals made from scratch, including skillets and tasty burgers. Dine in or take out is welcome, Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering experience at the Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point.
As we get set to continue play, 7-2 here in the third set. Pacelli on top. Cardinals during the break definitely seem to be a bit more relaxed than in the first as they're all singing along to Taylor Swift. Comeback actually won the second set. As Martini will get play back underway, and it is long. Great moves to avoid that by Kozeski. Point and side out for the Hornets. Hintz back to serve. Groshek back on the floor. Russell will sub back into the back row for Pacelli. That one knuckles and an ace. Ball just floated into the corner. Well placed and an ace at 4, serving 7. For the senior Cami Hintz. That one's shallow again. Zroik will try to attack on two, and that one's into the net, and they're back to a 2-point set. 5 serving 7. Jaden Zroik, Nelson, Van Order, Hartvig on the return. Groshek from the middle, it's blocked by Wawrunik and Van Order. Fensky will slide back in. Libero off as her position rotates to the front. Ella Van Order will serve. Diving play keeps it alive. Back row. Nyman top spins it. Free ball. Pacelli. Pass is tight. And Zroik is just able to have the quick reflexes to get it over. That one tipped over the block. Well placed and well played by Kreckling. And you've been getting blocked consistently. That's what you got to do. Just get that little tip over the net and trust the defense isn't behind them. Marschke. Nelson dumps it on two. Zeski to Trzynski. That one top spun and down. The kill for Hartvig. 7 serving 8. That one dug out with Runick. And that'll be an ace. We're tied up 8-8. Nine, 8, ace. Elizabeth Trzynski gives the Hornets the lead. Obviously, every time in a match like this third set is the big momentum swinging moment. Fensky sends it wide. 10-8 Hornets. Winning this third puts the pressure on the opponent. We had this kind of a match on Tuesday night in the CWC East as that one dug out. Nelson dumps it at the net and it's down. Point Cardinals. Give that one to Caden Nelson. Well, we had Iowa Scandinavia, Wyega Fremont. Wyega took the second and third sets, forcing Iowa to be perfect in the fourth and fifth, and they were down 10-4 in the fifth to come back and win it. 15-11. Peyton Zroik back on the floor. She will serve with Russell, Marschke, Klasinski, Fensky, and Jaden Zroik. Side spinner to the near side. Trzynski with the pass. Back row attack. Blocked at the net, then down by Fensky, and we're tied. 10-10. When I said in pregame this might be a conference championship, it's playing out like that, evenly matched all the way through. Only 1 point separates the teams combined in the match so far. Russell. Jaden Zroik through the block and the kill for the junior. Peyton Zroik. Sends it long. 11-11. And it was 25-21 and 25-22 in the first two. And 11-11 here. Kreckling. Russell on the receive. Peyton Zroik to Jaden Zroik cross court. Good return there and tipped over. And down. Hartvig. (12-11) Hornets. Marschke on the receive this time. Zroik Jaden Zroik off the block. Kept alive, but it will not get back. 12-12. Jaden Zroik back to serve. Martini back on the floor. Nyman on the receive, give and go. There's Zroik in the back row. Peyton Zroik across. Martini with the tip over the block. Dug out, diving play made. And then over. Peyton Zroik. Fensky is into the net. 13-12 Rosholt. Update as well. Spash takes a 2-1 lead on Marshfield in that Wisconsin Valley matchup. Marshke kept alive, and she'll get it back and just send it to the back row. Trzynski will pass to the left side. Nyman will launch that one out of play. Ties it back up, 13-13, trading points. Set point for Wausau West in their pink game against Wausau East, 24-20 in the second. They also lead that match 1-0. Back row, Kozeski. Peyton Zroik. Marshke. Martini cross court. Wide. 14-13 Hornets. Klasinski. Martini mistimes her jump. 15-13 Hornets. It's Hartvig serving. Marshke, Peyton Zroik, Klasinski. It's over. Rosholt with a chance to receive. Nyman, that's blocked at the net, and it didn't get over. 4 hits. Point Cardinals. Nelson and Wawrunik back on the floor. In 5 volleyball matches tonight. We got go to the football field tomorrow night and Saturday afternoon, a couple of games. So you can start to wind down the month of September. Nyman top spins it off the block. Van Order trying to go on 2, fires it into the net. 16-14 Hornets. Morgan Nyman. Wawrunik, give and go. Cross court, dug out, still alive, and back over. Marshke. Nelson across. Martini off the tip. Kozeski. That one will be sent long. 15 serving 16 for Amelia Martini. Right to Hartvig. Trzynski. That one is sent wide, no touch. And we're tied again, 16 all. As evenly matched of a matchup as you're going to find in the state tonight. That one behind the block and then sent over on one by Nelson. To the middle, over the block, and through. Hintz. Russell back on the floor for the Cardinals. Hintz back to serve for the Hornets. Marshke, Nelson on 2. Trzynski. Marshke on the return. Nelson, Jaden Zroik, down. Another kill for Jaden Zroik, ties it again. 17-17, Fensky back out there. Van Order will serve. That's through the hands, and Nyman's there to keep it alive. Kozeski calls for it, sends it over. Russell, Van Order, Zroik to the back row, Kozeski. Trzynski. That one tipped over and right back on the sideline. That's in. And trying to dump it on two was Trzynski, who hadn't really tried that all match. It's into the net, 18-17 Cardinals. Coach Kerry Powell wanting an explanation on something. Van Order, shallow serve, dug right back out and put, what a play, Kozeski. And then Fensky launches that one out of the county. Ties it up at 18. Some spectacular plays from Leah Kozeski as the libero tonight. 18 all. Marschke, Nelson, Jaden Zroik with the tip. Defense behind the block easily. Hartvig, Kreckling, kept alive in the net, put back again. There's Nelson. Jaden Zroik with the pass. Fensky will just tip it over, put right back. Marschke. Nelson across, Jaden Zroik from the left. What a dig. Kept alive again. Marschke. Zroik with another chance. She fires down off the block and down. Jaden Zroik with the kill. Makes it 19-18 Pacelli. Peyton Zroik and Klasinski back on the floor. It will be Peyton Zroik serving. That one popped back on one. Marschke also on one. Klasinski. Zroik across for Jaden Zroik. Off the top of the net and down. Jaden Zroik with the kill. And Pacelli first to 20 here in the second. Or in the third, I should say. Rosholt was the first in both the first and second. Top spinner, dug out. And then aimed to the back row. Russell. Peyton Zroik across for Jaden Zroik at the 10-foot line off the top of the net. There's Kreckling. Back row for Nyman. That's into the net. Point Cardinals. Timeout Rosholt. 21-18 Pacelli here in the third. You're watching CWC South Volleyball on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
(21-18) here in the third set. Pacelli on top. Peyton Zroik serving to Kozeski. Kreckling, and then just sent over for a free ball. Marschke with the pass. Jaden Zroik in. 22-18 as Jaden Zroik gets another kill. So Peyton Zroik. Hartvig blocked at the net by Fensky. Nyman from the back row. That's Russell. Klasinski. Fensky over. Free ball for the Hornets. That one over. Russell. Zroik. Zroik down. James Royk's taken over here in the third set. 23-18. And the freshman, Peyton Zroik, serving. Kozeski gets it over. It's dug out by Fensky, kept alive. Jaden Zroik again. Goodness. And now set point for Pacelli, 24-18. Hartvig tips it over the block. There is Peyton Zroik. Marschke with the pass. They're going to go for Jane Zroik again, and Kozeski is there. It avoids the rafters, and it will not get through. Point set. Cardinals 25-18. They'll take a 2-1 lead in the match heading to the fourth. Cardinals looking to win this one in 4. They've taken the second and the third as you're watching CWC South Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Mega Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Mena Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options.
I referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free
Gilbert,
consult.
did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm going to grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies!
This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
As we get set for the fourth, momentum all in favor of the Pacelli Cardinals right now. They lead the match 2-1. Update as well, and Marshfield is going to the fourth. Spash leaves Marshfield 2-1 in the match. Marshfield will up 11-7 in the fourth set. Wausau West up 2-0 on Wausau East in the pink game over in Wausau. Columbus Catholic 2-1 over Colby. DC Everest 2-1 over Wisconsin Rapids. All those games as well as the latest standings and scores can be found on ZaleskiSports.com. Every football team in the state and select volleyball and soccer conferences as well. Big swing, long, no touch from Martini. First point of the fourth goes to the Hornets. As Hartvig will serve. Marschke digs it out. That's put right back down by Hintz. That one passed over by Zroik. Free ball, Hornets. Trzynski, Hintz. There is Peyton Zroik. Marschke. Martini with a tip. There's Hartvig. Good pass. Nyman's blocked at the net by Van Order. Caden Nelson in to serve. Kozeski. Trzynski, big swing, and perfectly placed by Hintz. 3-1 Hornets. Morgan Nyman. Back to serve for Rosholt. Zroik. Nelson off the block. Van Order. Good play by Trzynski. Keeps it alive. Kozeski will just send it over. Dug out by Marschke. Nelson for Martini on the left. Aims it through. Down. The kill for Martini. 2 serving 3 for Amelia Martini and the Pacelli Cardinals. Kozeski. Trzynski. Hintz. Nelson. Marschke. That one tipped at the net. Van Order over Kozeski. Trzynski. Kreckling over the block. There's Nelson. Martini. Jaden Zroik from the 10-foot line. Kozeski into the net. Point Cardinals. We're tied. Amelia Martini. And over. Zroik, dug out. Over by Hartvig. Marschke. Nelson. Zroik again. There's Kozeski. Trzynski. And perfectly placed in the kill for Kreckling. Rosholt up 4-3 here in the fourth. Groshek subs back in. It'll be Hintz to serve. Side spinner to Russell. Wawrunik. Nelson over. Free ball Hornets on the sideline. Pass to the right. Tipped over by Hartvig. Off the block. Kept alive. Right at the net and tipped over. Pass all the way across. Through the block. And over. Back row. Kreckling. Marschke. Nelson dumps it on 2. Dug out there. Kept alive. Over by Nyman. That one cross court and missing her spot is Wawrunik. Point Hornets, 5-3 Rosholt. Hintz continues to serve. Knuckler to Marschke. Nelson. And over. Free ball Rosholt. Nyman. Trzynski. Kreckling. Nelson is there to Marschke. Zroik. Off the back wall. Another kill for Jaden Zroik. Ella Van Order to serve. Nyman, Trzynski, Groshek from the middle, just top spins it. Van Order keeps it alive, and it's down, point Hornets. Elizabeth Trzynski serving for Rosholt. Marschke. Now we're just tipped over on 2. Pass from the right for Hartvig. That's blocked and just sent back. Marschke. Nelson. Zroik. Kozeski digs it out. Put back down by Fensky. Five serving 6. Peyton Zroik back on the floor. Kozeski, Trzynski, Hartvig, kept alive and swung over with the right arm of Peyton Zroik. That one dug out again by Russell. Tipped over. Good job there, Trzynski behind the defense and then over. Rosholt trying to scramble. And then over by Trzynski. Russell. Zroik. Jaden Zroik, that's off the block. It's still in. Kreckling. Hartvig. Fensky. And put right back down by Jaden Zroik. 6-6. Nyman off the block, kept alive, tipped backhand over by Fensky. Pass to the middle, Groshek off a tip. There's Peyton Zroik. Klasinski. And what a diving play there by Trzynski. It's in the net. And over to the back line, there's Russell. Peyton Zroik. Jaden Zroik punches it over. Groshek into the net, point Cardinals. 7-6 Pacelli. And there's a service error by Peyton Zroik into the net, 7-7. Marley Kreckling knuckles it into the back row. Russell, Zroik, and into the net. That's an ace. Point. Rosholt, 8-7 Hornets. Kreckling into the back row, dug out Russell, put right back, and through by Nyman. 9-7. Kreckling continues to serve, trying to get a little bit of a lead here. That's into that, put right back, and Zroik puts it back over, still alive, and Jaden Zroik gets it to Trzynski. Pass across, Nyman cross court, off of Marschke. Russell calls for it. Peyton Zroik over, free ball Hornets. Trzynski. Nyman off the block and through. Morgan Nyman with another kill. 10-7 Hornets. Trying to force a fifth and deciding set. Russell's there to Peyton Zroik. Fensky, the big swing, it's off the rafters. Trzynski, good concentration, keeps it alive. And that is long on the pass over by Nyman. Side out for Pacelli, 8 serving 10. Jaden Zroik will serve. Martini will rotate back in the front row. Low serve, dugout. Hartvig for a free ball. Marschke. Peyton Zroik. Klasinski gets the kill. 9-10. Nine serving 10. Kozeski digs it out. Trzynski. Nyman. There's Fensky. Martini blocked at the net, but out off of the right arm of Hartvig. Tied up 10-10. Jaden Zroik. Fensky sends it back. 11-10 Pacelli. Leah Fensky had an open swing and made no mistakes. That's tight to the net. Put back down by Fensky. We're going to see a timeout by the Hornets. 12-10 Pacelli here in the fourth. You're watching CWC South Volleyball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup. And Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
(12-10) Pacelli out of the timeout. Jaden Zroik, who in the last 25 minutes or so has taken over the match. Every match still going on of all 5 we've had tonight. Everyone has gone to at least 4. Everyone is in the 4th set. Well, he's about to force a 4th set against Wausau West. That one blocked at the net. Marschke, Peyton Zroik, Fensky off the tip and through. Another kill for Fensky here in the 4th set. Jaden Zroik. Kazeski, Trzynski, Hartvig, there's Peyton Zroik. To Marschke. Martini off the block, and there's Leah Kazeski. This time to the left side for Nyman. There's Jaden Zroik. Right side, Klasinski off the tip. Off the block, I should say. Passed short. Point Cardinals. 14-10. That one kept alive, and an ace, a serve pro ace for Jaden Zroik. 15-10, Pacelli. That one dug out. Trzynski, Nyman, wide, around the antenna and out. 16-10, and there. We'll get a sub in. The Ashlyn Kunst. Freshman in for Groshek. Zroik. Here's Nyman. Cross court. I don't think she got it square, but it was well placed off the fingertips and through. Side out for Rosholt. Kazeski serves to Jaden Zroik. Peyton Zroik. Klasinski to the back row. Nyman from the left side off the block. Martini is there. She'll get another chance here. Martini off the block. Kept alive. Out. Point. Cardinals 17-11. Update as well as it has just gone final in Marshfield. Spash takes down Marshfield in 4 in the Wisconsin Valley. Swing from the middle. There's Jaden Zroik. And through. That's Hintz. So we just had our first one go final. The Spash Panthers getting the win. Zroik. That one just tipped over. Kazeski. Hintz with another kill. Cami Hintz trying to chip away at this deficit, down by 4. Go to the 4th in Wausau. West leads East 2-1. Columbus 3 points away from a 4-set win over Colby. Same with DC Everest in Wisconsin Rapids. That's blocked at the net off of Klasinski. Back row for Jaden Zroik to Leah Kazeski. Nyman from the left goes sideline, I should say. Zroik, Marschke. Blocked at the net, kept alive. Van Order, Peyton Zroik, Kazeski, Trzynski. Hintz with a chance from the middle off the block, kept alive and back over. Hintz with another chance, into the net it goes. Point Cardinals. Caden Nelson back in to serve. Kozeski dives. And she'll bump it over. Free ball for Jaden Zroik. Nelson dumps it on 2, and that's down. Caden Nelson with a tip kill. 19-13. Yeah, then if it gets 20, we'll see the final timeout. Kozeski. Nyman off the block and down. Morgan Nyman gets the kill. 14 serving 19, and it will be Nyman. Sideline and through. Martini. Pacelli first to 20. Well, as this match potentially winds down, congratulations, well. Hintz and Kreckling both crossing the 100 kill mark on the season for Rosholt. That's in the back row to serve pro ace. And there is the timeout. 21-14, Pacelli in the fourth. You're watching CWC South Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hey Gilbert, did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies!
This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
(21-14). Pacelli leads out of the second and final timeout, as it has just gone final in Wisconsin Rapids. DC Everest will win that matchup in 4. Second match of our 5 has gone final tonight. Earlier we had Spash take down Marshfield in 4. Columbus Catholic is on the verge of winning in 4 against Colby, and they have done just that. On the return here, Kreckling off the top of the net, kept alive. Nelson sends it back over. Hartvig, Trzynski, Hintz hits it down. Hintz with another kill. So these are the final 2 going on. This one and then the pink game in Wausau. West leads East 2-1. It will be Hintz. Will send it long, a service error. 22-15. As Ella Van Order. That's top spun for Nyman. That one, the passes into the net, an ace. Another serve pro ace, 23-15. We'll work on getting these final 2 points, get our wireless mic all set up just in case it's needed. So Van Order. Into the back row it goes. Trzynski to the left side. Kreckling cross court, perfectly placed. 16 serving 23. Marshke back in. Be Elizabeth Trzynski to serve. That one into the back row with Runick can't return, an ace. 17 serving 23. It's the junior setter in the rotation. Trying to get a run here, and she's got back-to-back aces. 18 serving 23 as that one's off of Marshke. Trzynski for Marshke again. That one into the net, 3 in a row. 19 serving 23. Gotta think if it gets to 20, we'll see a timeout from Mackenzie Gale. Four in a row. 20-23, and there it is. Timeout on the floor, called by the Cardinals. Rosholt back within 3, trying to keep it alive as you're watching CWC South Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location.
Team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
(23-20), the Cardinals on top. But Trzynski chipping away. 4 straight aces. Jaden Zroik sends it to the back row. Kazeski. Trzynski across for Kreckling. 21-23. Hornets back within 2. Trying to complete the comeback, force a deciding 5th. And then a service error by Trzynski into the top of the net, and it is match points for Pacelli, and it's going to be the freshman, Peyton Zroik. Cardinals have 3 match points. Kazeski, Trzynski, Kazeski over, Marshke, Zroik, Jaden Zroik, dug out, down, point, set, match. Cardinals 25-21. They take a thriller in 4, 3-1. Stay tuned. We'll have your Nasonville Dairy postgame show on the way next. Coach Mackenzie Gale will be joining me, along with a victorious Cardinal player, right here from Rosholt on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Back here with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis and NasonvilleDairy.com. Back here with Coach Gallen, Leah Fensky, and Coach. Coming in, the 2 undefeateds going head-to-head in this conference. You guys talk about this, kind of the magnitude of this match. It's always tough to play in a rival gym. And after the first set, it seemed you guys kind of settled in and played more of your game.
Yeah, definitely. With everything going on in our program right now and having so many people either gone or injured and everything like that, we've really been focusing on trying to make sure that everybody's ready to play wherever is needed. Walking into this game, we knew that we had to bring our all, and we didn't quite start out that way. We started a little bit slow, so I was just glad that we were able to put the pieces together.
And how big was it to get some of the girls who don't get as much time, like Russell, Martini, who going back to serve, and getting players kind of more comfortable in those roles now as we get through the later, maybe starting to get to later parts of the season?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, we're walking into a Saturday where we are still going to be out players, so we're not going to have everybody. So, in this past Saturday, we were down 5 players. So, it's been good getting people on the court, allowing that playing time, being able to prepare them for what's to come later in the season and next year as well.
And now with the CWC South, you're the last team with a 0 in that loss column. How big is it for you guys to now sit atop that conference?
Did Almond lose tonight?
They lost to Pittsville on Tuesday, I think.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah, that's huge. I mean, we're super excited. We want to keep it going. I think, what does this year make? Is it 9-peat? Yeah, 9-peat would be conference champions. So obviously we're crossing our fingers. We got a long way to go. A lot of work to do before we get there, but they're really working hard for it. They want it.
And last thing I got to ask, in the last couple of sets, especially the front of your net, especially in the middles, were blocking everything. There was no easy swings for them in that third and fourth. I guess, what did it mean to have your 2 middles really step up?
I mean, they're big pieces of our team. There's no doubt about it. It's awesome. We know we had a lot of that last year, too. It's great to know that no matter what's going on in our court, no matter what's going on with our team, we're always going to have those 2 there to really help in the front row and hopefully stop them on defense.
And so, Coach, great win tonight and good luck down the road, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Leah Fensky, your house player of the match, I guess. Talk about what you were seeing at that net front. A lot of times you were going back on 1, on 2. I guess, what was it like to be able to control the net from your side?
Just being able to be up on some of their stronger hitters. I know they have a really good outside, so being able to be up on her and trying to put a stop to all those hits to make it a little easier on our defense as well. And being able to just put the ball away and being smart with any tips that we get.
And essentially, whether it was you and Ella or you and Avery or any one of you 3, I guess, what was your strategy to make sure that when you're getting those blocks, they're not going off the side of you, they're not going out, they're going right back to the center?
Really, we've been practicing, working on pressing and just getting up, being really strong with our hands. That's a really big thing, to just not get tooled. Angling our hands as well. Just being really confident and knowing that it's going to go into your arms almost every single time. And then what was it like at the end of the third? Jaden takes over. In the fourth, you have your moments where you're taking over. What's it like to have different players who can step up at different times and go on a 4 or 5 point run by themselves? I feel like that it's really important that we have that. Each person is so amazing in their own different way, and then all of that just coming all together. It makes a great team, and just all around, just being very smart, having amazing, strong players all the way around, and having each person having their own time to shine, basically. So. Absolutely. So we're going to do one last thing. You see your camera up there. Right. I don't know if you've done this or if you see your teammates do it. Yep. Okay, I'll count you in from 3, 2, 1, okay? All right. 3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Leah Fensky, and I'm in the house. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you.